Hi, my name is Alexis Hughesby, and I am now the very late addition to Science of Urban Ecology. A little bit about myself. I am a senior in the undergraduate Sustainable Development program, so I'm in Columbia College, and I'm also a part of a 5-year master's program, so I'll be getting my master's in sustainability management from Columbia next year. I'm originally from Seattle, Washington, which is why I've always sort of had an interest in urban ecology, because I think that Seattle does an excellent job of incorporating urban ecology into pretty much everything that they do, and that's something that I've always grown up around. While at school, I've taken a slew of classes associated with urban ecology, not directly, not as specifically as this class, which is why I'm really excited to take it. But I also studied abroad in Brazil in the Atlantic rainforest, and I worked with local communities there, and I worked with field research and learning about sort of metapopulations, populations, doing leaf morphology, insect morphology, that sort of really detailed analysis of populations. So for now, let's go into the concept map. This is my concept map. It's a little bit far away. I wanted to do a relationary sort of urban nature provides, can be, is managed by, and includes. So we'll start with, let's start with what it provides. So everything that I thought of what urban nature provides ecosystem services. So it provides water quality, air quality, filtration services. It also provides economic benefits like land valuation. So if, say, something like the High Line is built, which is a form of urban nature, then all of a sudden all of those apartments that are right next to the High Line skyrocket in value. They went up, I think, between 2005 and 2011, the apartments around the High Line went up in value 103%, which is outrageous considering the recession that we had. It also provides the economic benefit of tourism, which again, the High Line is a pretty good example of that. It also provides well-being, so it gives green spaces for the community. It provides culture and a place for people to experience and expand upon their culture, and it also provides health and happiness, which is linked to a couple of the other things that it can be. It provides community through education, so some urban nature programs will also have education or classes where people can go in, especially people who've grown up in the city always, can go and actually learn about nature and learn about how an urban garden or the like is run. It also provides community involvement, which actually brings me to what urban nature is managed by, which is an inherent part of urban nature, which is that it is managed by people. It includes human influence. So it's managed by government, it's managed by conservationists, public-private partnerships, volunteers, scientists, economists, and also community members. And volunteers and community members links back to our community involvement that we see over here. But it also links to how urban nature can be non-existent in some cities, which I thought was a very important thing to bring up. I have seen cities where the best bit of nature, or even parts of New York, where the best bit of nature you're going to see is that sort of cookie-cutter tree built into the sidewalk. And in some places they don't even have those. And that, I believe, comes when it's either mismanaged, as we can see, the mismanaged draws to what it's managed by, or when urban nature is just not considered at all. It's just not part of the equation. And that can be a huge problem. But it also can be natural, and it can be healthy, and it can be balancing for a city. And it links back up to well-being with health and happiness. That brings me to finally what urban nature includes. In my opinion, urban nature includes water systems. So again, linking back to the ecosystem service of water quality and filtration. And those water systems can include wetlands, they can include rivers, and even artificial water displays, I think, are a part of urban nature. So something like the waterfall that you'd see down by Rockefeller Center, that sort of thing. It also includes urban open areas, so parks, that sort of thing. Also community gardens, I think, are a very important part. And community gardens, I didn't draw the link thing, but that can link back to community involvement and community members who are helping with the management of urban nature. It also includes redevelopment. So you might not have urban nature built into the plan of a city, but they can retroactively go back in and create that sort of thing. It also includes microecosystems, so flora and fauna, in the sense of there are plants, but also animals are part of an urban ecosystem as well. And again, it inherently includes the human influence, which brings back to who it is managed by. That concludes my concept map, and thank you so much.